And recently, as you know, he's just been inspiring me to write some things, and he chooses the most unusual things to point out, such as Job 38. And as I was reading it and meditating on it recently, the Lord at the top of the list, or top of the page, said S-O-N-G and put an arrow down. He says, write this here and put an arrow down. And I started reading these words, and it's about when God was speaking to Job. Remember that? Job had been, he'd gone through a terrible time, and it was just troubling. He'd lost everything, and he was bemoaning a lot of things and struggling with who God is. But he never cursed God, did he? Remember that story? So this is God's response. And it says, God answered Job out of the whirlwind. And some of the translations say out of the storm. And what he said has riveted my understanding, or I should say it's opened up doorways of intrigue and pursuit of a bigger God. Such things like he says, where were you when the foundation of the earth was laid? Who determined its measurements? Who stretched the line out upon it? He says, and when the bases sank, and who laid the cornerstones? When the morning stars sang, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. And just stuff like that, and each paragraph was like, okay, so God, you're really talking about you and where you were. I know it's in a question form, where were you? But on the flip side, he's saying, I was there, and this is what was going on. So the Lord said, I want you to write a song that is speaking of creation and what happened at that moment. And I'll tell you something that riveted me the most is where it says, where were you when the morning stars sang and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Sons of God and angels shouted for joy. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, we're the sons of God. So guess where we were before creation? We were with him. We were with the angels. We were with God before he formed the earth. I just kind of blew the circuits. I said, okay, we're going to write this thing. Here we go. You were there when the morning stars sang. All the sons of God and the angels shouted for joy. Then you laid the foundation of the earth, and the cornerstone set the expanse and fastened it into place. You explored all the waters of the deep and walked the springs and valleys of the sea. When it burst forth and went out of the core, you locked the doors, stopping the waves, fully defining the shores. That is why I worship you. That is why I worship you. That is why I give you praise. That is why I magnify. That is why I such marvelous things, so hard to contain. My heart overflows with praise. That is why I worship you. That is why I worship you. That is why I give you praise. That is why I magnify. That is why I glorify. That is why I give you praise. You are worthy of unbroken praise. You are worthy of unbroken praise, worthy of thunderous praise, worthy, Lord. You are worthy, Lord. You are worthy of unbroken praise, worthy of thunderous praise, worthy, Lord. You are worthy, Lord. You are worthy of unbroken praise, worthy of thunderous praise, worthy, Lord. You are worthy. Sing it again. You are worthy of unbroken praise, worthy of thunderous praise, worthy, Lord. You are worthy, Lord. You're worthy, so worthy. You established the order of the stars, and you set the course to show us who you are. You put wisdom in the layers of the clouds and the hearts of men, showing